What's up, guys? It's Ryder from Toys with Attitude on the Big Bang Network. This is another Game On installment of this, kind of new test run show that we're going to be trying out on the Big Bang Network. And today I got some kind of cool stuff for you guys, mainly focusing around the new Nickelodeon Dan Schneider show, Game Shakers. So, probably thinking, well, Ryder, watch your other channel, Toys with Attitude, and I've seen most of your videos and some of Bryce's videos on the Big Bang Network. And in all that time, you have not mentioned or seemed interested in any kind of children's show, especially on a channel like Nickelodeon or Disney Channel. Now, that's very true. When I was younger, I would watch more of those Nickelodeon and Disney Channel shows. As of right now, I really don't. I kind of sometimes watch Girl Meets World a little bit just because I'm such a fan of the original Boy Meets World, so it was kind of cool to see that. It's pretty much about it on Disney Channel. And really, I kind of don't, I watch more, stuff like Arrow, Flash, stuff like that, but, I always gotta check out the Dan Schneider shows, because of how much I've always loved the Dan Schneider shows, going back to Drake and Josh, going back to iCarly, going back to Victorious. Those are all great shows, and they're actually, have good humor in them, which is really, whoa, how could shows like that, that are made for kids, how could they have really good humor? So of course I always have to check them out. I always have to check out those shows, and usually, they're pretty good. I watch that Henry Danger show sometimes. That's not bad either. But this Game Shaker show, it's good. It's pretty good. Different from other things Nickelodeon has been doing. And what do I mean by that? Well, I mean like shows like the Haunted Hathaways or Nicky, Ricky, Dicky, and Dawn. Just shows that I don't really care for that much, just because I feel like there's more child humor in there. But this show I had to check out because it was a Dan Schneider show, and, like I said, I'm always a big fan of his stuff, so, yeah, this is it seems like it's going to be another hit, and I was really enjoying it last night, today's Sunday, so, yeah, it was actually pretty fun, and, I like the characters, I like the tie-ins, they referenced a bunch of big YouTubers from YouTube, so, of course, I, gave the TV a little wink, like, yeah, good job, so, overall, though, I thought it was definitely well done. Characters are not bad, and of course they're bringing back Kel Mitchell from Kid and Kel, which was another Dan Schneider show, which was of course really funny. Kel Mitchell's a lot of fun. He's going to be a main character, his Double G and his son Triple G, and you got like the two girls who create the game, and then you've got their friend who's kind of like stupid or whatever, but I think it's going to be a good show. It definitely gives me like that sort of same feel that I got from like Drake and Josh or iCarly, stuff like that. Henry Danger's a little bit different. It's a superhero show. It doesn't have that same feel. It's just a different kind of tone. They're not afraid to do, crazy things with like aliens and stuff. Although supposedly that stuff's all in the same universe because of their whole pair connection, the pair laptops, the pair phones. All of his shows have used them, so basically they're all in the same universe. So, there's that, too. But, a lot of fun. I really did enjoy it, but I think one thing that was a true breakout from it was the game, Sky Whale. So, of course, that's what the show is truly based upon, the fact that these girls create a hit video game, start the gaming company, and, this game's just, the number one in the country, number one in the world, whatever. It's just a really popular game. So, of course, I had to check it out because Nickelodeon did promise that they would be releasing the games that are, created, fictionally created on the TV show, although they are really just created by Nickelodeon, whatever company they have working on their video games produced by Nickelodeon, that's how it is. So, of course, I had to check it out. I downloaded the Skywhale app, and I have to say, it is fun. I really, very interesting. It kind of gives me a bit of a vibe of maybe something like a mix of maybe Flappy Bird mixed with like, I don't know, like that Angry Birds kind of like animation tone, but also mixed with something more like Tiny Wings, if you guys remember Tiny Wings. That was a game from 2010, 2011. That was a fun game too. So it has a lot of those combinations of games. And this is actually really fun because I'm going to try, because Game Shakers is going to be more apps and, web games, but mainly they're going to be, these games will be released on apps. I'm going to be able to go ahead and talk about more of apps and games on, for iOS or Android, which I don't get to do very much. Normally on the Game Ons, I'm going to probably talk more about games that are coming to console, or that games you could buy for your PC, or your Apple laptop, whatever. But with these Game Shakers stuff that I'll be doing, which I will be doing more of these when a new Game Shaker game will be released, I'll be talking about it, but then I'll also be comparing it and sort of, connecting it to other, other mobile apps and games. So, yeah. Overall, a really great show so far, and I'm very much looking forward to the next episode. Really has that nice vibe, a lot of great humor, which is really interesting because a lot of shows, children's shows don't have very good humor. At least not for people, teenagers or adults. So that's why this was nice. And this game is a lot of fun, so I can't wait to see what comes next from the games. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to click, share, like, subscribe. Go watch Game Shakers. Go download Skywhale. Go play it on your computer or on your phone or on your iPad or whatever you have. It's a lot of fun. I recommend it. And like I said, I'll be doing more of these. So yeah, I'm Ryder, signing off from Toys with Attitude on the Big Bang Network. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you later.